Hey guys, this is the Tuninator bringing you another Fallout New Vegas video. And this video is the first installment of what I hope to make kind of a regular feature called Mods of the Week, where I'm just going to each week try and pick out a couple mods I've seen that are cool, that I think are useful, and they can either fix something in the game or enhance your gameplay in some way, or just kind of provide cosmetic changes, new weapons, all that sort of stuff. So if anything catches my eye, I'll just throw it in there. So each week I'm going to try and post a video like this, just a couple mods, so you guys can take a look, see what kind of mods are being developed, so the people making the mods can get some exposure for them, and so you can find some cool mods if you enjoy modding your PC version, which in my opinion is one of the main strengths of New Vegas for PC, is that there's such a great community and just such great potential for modding behind the game. Because Fallout 3 had so many great mods. In New Vegas I expect to have a similar amount. There's already tons on the Fallout New Vegas Nexus, which is the place you want to go to for Fallout New Vegas mods, and I will link that in the description. So anyways, before we get underway, just a quick note, for those of you who may not know how to install mods in Fallout New Vegas yet, you follow the downloading instructions and the unzipping instructions that the mod gives you on its page in the Nexus, and then to load it when you open the game, and it gives you the boot up menu before you enter before you start the game, play, options, data files. Go into data files after installing the mod like the webpage told you, and just check the mods you want to use, because you can't just extract them into the New Vegas folders to set them up. You have to actually actively check them as well, because there's no Fallout mod manager yet. So anyways, a quick disclaimer, can't guarantee that any of these mods are going to work with your game. Everyone's different. Sometimes they conflict, especially since there's no mod manager yet. You can't really set up optimal load orders so that there won't be any conflict. I haven't tested these mods extensively. I do not believe they cause any serious issues. None of the other posters I've seen on the Nexus have really said that these mods have any serious issues, but as always, make a save before you do it. If you have any issues, just turn the mods off and don't use them. You can just get rid of them. So the three mods I'm going to show you guys are the Veronica Scribe Robes mod by Adrian1578, the Veronica Fix mod by Vorf, and the Intrusive Invisible Wall Remover mod by Urbex. And again, all three of those guys are mod authors on the Fallout New Vegas Nexus, which is a great website. I'm going to link it for you guys in the description, along with the URLs of each of these mods, so you can kind of have access to them if you want. So anyways, the first mod, the Veronica Scribe Robes mod by Adrian1578, changes Veronica's kind of ugly, weird-looking normal disguise outfit, her Oasis robes thing, with the hood, into just normal Brotherhood Scribe robes. And I thought this was great, because I didn't really mind the robes so much, but they looked kind of ugly, but I didn't really care that much. But really, what I really hated was the fact that the hood would stay on, even if you gave her power armor or something like that, and it just looked really out of place. So this armor, the Scribe robe, just aesthetically far superior to the Druid robes. Looks way better. It's much nicer as armor. She doesn't have the ugly hood, so if you put armor on her, she won't look like she's wearing, power armor and then a paper bag on her head, which was just weird. So this mod is great. If you plan on using Veronica as a companion, you don't like the look of her robe, definitely grab this. I like it a lot. It really enhances having her around with you, so you don't have to think, why is she wearing T-51B armor and then, cloth sack on her head. It's just weird. Also, the weapon she has, for those of you who don't know, is a Disruptor Glove. It's an upgraded Power Fist, pretty much essential for Veronica if you're going to use her, that or a Zap Glove or something. You can get those at the Brotherhood Quartermaster, which I'll show you how to find in my other video. So anyways, the second mod also has to do with Veronica, and this is pretty much essential if you want to use Veronica as a companion. And this is called the Veronica Fix mod by Vorf. And as you may or may not have noticed, Veronica's HP does not appear, at least in my game, on PC to increase with you as you level. This may be a bug specific to my computer, maybe a bug for everyone, I don't know. But anyway, she doesn't level up, so I assume that this was just the case for everyone, because I was using Veronica. But it turns out companions are actually supposed to level with you, but Veronica just doesn't, because she's bugged. So this mod fixes the bug, and instead of being at 215 HP all the time, you'll notice that if you... I'm at like level 24, 25, and she has 310 HP, so she actually levels with the player, which is quite useful. So again, if you're planning on using Veronica, pretty much must-have mod, something like this that makes her level with you. It doesn't have to be this specific mod, but you want to get something that'll make her level with you. And then the third mod, definitely the best one out of all three of these, just in terms of general use, is the Intrusive Invisible Walls Remover. And as you may have noticed, most of the areas I chose here particularly, and because it's one of the worst examples of this, most of the areas in New Vegas that are kind of hilly and rocky like this are just full of invisible walls, unlike Fallout 3. Like, areas that, if they were in Fallout 3, would have been literally no problem to get up, are now just, you know, completely filled with invisible walls, which is really irritating. As someone who's been used to kind of just free roaming in Fallout 3, being really constrained like that, I found just appalling. So, this mod actually gets rid of all those invisible walls, or the majority of them anyways, so you're now able to have much greater freedom of movement. Like, you can see I can get up here, which is somewhere I would have almost never been able to get up with the invisible walls on. You know, I can go up here, run around these cliffs. I mean, I tried getting up these cliffs with the invisible walls, and it was terrible. You couldn't. You could clearly walk up some parts, but you couldn't even do it because you just run into an invisible wall there for no reason. And for that really ruined my sense of immersion, so I'm kind of glad this didn't get rid of them. And like you'll see, if I go down here, I can't get back up because of the height, which is how it should be. It's how it was in Fallout 3. But I was able to drop down. There's no wall there. And equally, if I go right around here, would have been impossible in the normal game. You can just get right up this cliff. And obviously, you're not going to be able to get up those huge cliffs there, but it really helps just general mobility around the wasteland. And it just gets rid of that really bad feeling you have when you just plow into an invisible wall that makes no sense to be there. Although I should mention that this mod is not guaranteed to work perfectly well with companions and such, because what it inherently does is allow you access into areas the developers did not want you getting into, which is why the walls are there, because they may not be finished, or they may not just pass with companions and things like that. So definitely save before you go into any areas like this that would have previously had walls, because you may have issues with getting the companions. And I also recommend knowing the console commands to teleport your companions to you. Those are just a generally good thing to have, but especially if you're going to be kind of wandering around these rocky areas that are made easier to access. But yeah, again, great mod, can't recommend it enough. Really helps for getting around the world. It makes it feel a lot more like Fallout 3 in that there's a cliff and it looked like you could walk up it, and you pretty much could walk up it. There's still a few invisible walls, but nothing nearly as bad as there used to be. So anyways, this has been the first installment of Mods of the Week. Again, I'm hoping to make this a regular thing, so let me know if you guys thought this was useful, if you thought this was cool, if you want to see it again in the future. If you have a mod that you made, or you know that someone else that made it, or you just have a mod that you think is cool and you'd like me to feature, just inbox me with the link and I'll take a look at it. And if I like it, I'll definitely put it on here. So, as always, thanks for watching. Any comments, questions, things like that, let me know. I'll definitely try and help you out. And this is the Tuninator, and I'll see you later.